It is January 25th, 2021. This is the Watchman News, and I'm Mike Callahan. So I have an announcement, and it's a big announcement. Last night, after doing most of the show and looking at the participation numbers of 2 people, and I do believe that 2 people consisted of both Jen and myself, and that was it. I was a little bit frustrated. I don't know what to tell people. I really do not know what to tell people. We have been telling the truth since 2014. We have been making accurate, honest, truthful calls for most of that period. We have been right on our calls way more often than not. We have caught a lot of hell for being honest, upfront, and direct. Enough is enough. It is time to separate the wheat from the tares. I was going to quit last night, and I've said, and this is just the way it is, I don't do this show for me. I do this show because I was called upon by the Father to do this show. I do not like to disappoint the Father. So after I slept on it, and after prayer, and after direction from the Father, I have decided that I am not going to give up, but I'm going to push forward. I am going to separate the wheat from the tares. Now, last night, I said I wasn't going anywhere. I was going to continue doing what I was doing on YouTube. I have to go back on that. And for that, I apologize. But I cannot see any further way to move forward and accomplish anything. So I have to separate the wheat from the tares. You see, we, for a while there, had a considerable amount of participation in our chats. And we were growing slowly, and that's all I ever wanted, was to have a nice, slow build, a nice foundation. But see, then something happened. I had some personal issues come up where we were living, and automatically, my answers to that personal issue were completely wrong. Completely wrong. I was advised that, I should just apologize. Ain't gonna happen. Because I knew from the situation what was going on. Not all of those details were put out there, nor should they have been, nor will they be. I have said from the beginning, the moment that I become the news, I'm done. So I'm not going to let that happen. I have a feeling that there were people that continued to watch the show and just chose not to participate. And that's fine, whatever. I'm not demanding participation. That's not the point. But we need to move forward. And in order to move forward, we have to make changes. So starting effective immediately, we will no longer be doing our live streams just on the YouTube platform. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So here's how this is going to shake out. We have created, we've had a Patreon account for some time. I know I was talking about the Buy Me a Coffee platform, but it just does not offer the same things that Patreon offers. So we're going over to Patreon, and you're welcome to join us. Here's the thing. What I will be doing, as far as YouTube is concerned, is the following day after a live stream. Live streams are going to happen the same time, same drill, Sunday through Thursday, except they're only going to be accessible through Patreon. What I will do the following day is I will truncate that live stream. I will take out the monologue part of that live stream and I will just put the headlines, where the latter part of my monologues, up on YouTube for public viewing. That will be a day after. That will be the following day that I will do that. So here's the thing, and I'm going to show you the tiers that we have going on Patreon. I think they're extremely beneficial. I think I'm being awful giving here with this. So let me take you on over there real quick. We've got 5 tiers that I have set up here. It starts out at $2 a month, and I hassled with this because Patreon suggests you start out at $3 a month, and I didn't. That don't sit well with me. Man, I do live streams a minimum of 20 hours a month, a minimum of 20 hours a month. So I'm asking for $2 for that month for the live stream content. I don't think that that's too horrible. I really don't. And anyone that thinks that we're not worth $2 a month, when we've been honest and accurate and direct and called this stuff and didn't pander to this politician, didn't pander to that politician, didn't sit there and spread this conspiracy theory and that conspiracy theory, well then be gone. Plain and simple. I told you, honest, direct, and to the point. If you don't think that's worth $2 a month, see ya. We also have a $5 tier, and that will get you access to the live streams. And there's going to be all kinds of posts along with this stuff. For all these tiers, I'll be making posts. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. And there will be added stuff as time goes on. But for the analyst, which is $5 a month, you will get the early access to the live streams. You'll get the live streams themselves, and you'll also get a weekly threat assessment live stream, which will be at least an hour, probably more, on Fridays. And I don't have a time exactly set. It's got to be before Shabbat starts, but I'm thinking around noonish on Fridays, and that will be a weekly threat assessment live stream. I expect that is going to be a really, really awesome thing. Now, for the Scout tier, which is actually $12 a month, okay, you will get all of the above mentioned, but you also get a 1 hour minimum group Zoom call per week. And that will be at on Saturday nights, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And per week, I will set up a Zoom call so that a number of us, and there's 25 of those spots in that tier, and that way up to 25 of us can participate in a group Zoom call on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think that's a pretty awesome little deal. Now, we've got 2 more tiers left. We've got 15 spots of the night tier. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. After 3 consecutive months, and that's the way Patreon sets it up, you'll get a decal, a sticker. You'll get a vinyl sticker, indoor-outdoor sticker with the Watchman News logo. So that is something, just another little benefit, a perk with the Scout tier. Now, with the night tier, which is $25 per month, there's only 15 spots in that. You'll get all the above mentioned except the sticker. You won't get a sticker. Instead, you'll get a mug instead of the sticker. But here's the difference. You will get a 1 hour one-on-one Zoom call with me per month. Okay? So you'll get all the other stuff. You'll get the group Zoom call per week, but you'll get an added one-on-one Zoom call, just me and you. And that's 1 per month. And then we have 1 more tier after that. And who knows what the future holds. This is just the basis that I've got set up. I will put the link to our Patreon channel down in the description of the video here. And if you choose to be there, you're welcome. You're welcome. But we've got to do this separation. I want people that are serious. I want people that want truth. And so we're going to separate the wheat and the tares. So the last tier that I currently have set up is the Watchman tier, and it's $50 per month, and it's only got 10 spots, and you get everything that we aforementioned, except you don't get the mug. You'll get a hoodie instead after 3 months at this tier. You'll get a hoodie instead, but the difference is you will get a weekly 30-minute phone call, a consultation call with me via phone. Won't be Zoom or anything like that. You'll have my phone number. I'll have your phone number, whatever the case may be. And you'll get that 30-minute consultation call, one-on-one, direct with me. We can talk about just about anything that you may want to talk about. There are some things, of course, that I can't just open those skies to anything. But there you go. That's the tiers. I think that that's a pretty good basis. I had no idea how I wanted to go kind of a Patreon direction, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what to offer or anything else. And the Father guided my hand. The Father guided my hand through this. And I'm very appreciative for the blessings that He has brought me. And I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to serve Him. And I would like to serve you. But I need people that are serious. I need people that are serious, because you know what? There's a million Prepper Nurse 1 channels out there. There's a million, you name it, channels. That's nothing but conspiracy and BS. You know all the channels. Conspiracy and BS. How many channels have sat there and told you, oh, Trump's going to pull this off? He's going to... Did I say that? Did I make those claims? Did I say that, oh, Trump's got martial law planned and he's blah, 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 blah? No, I didn't. I was always honest, direct, and guess what? Accurate. How many channels do you know out there that were being honest, direct, and accurate? How many channels do you see today that are backpedaling and backtracking on the things they said and making up more and more lies to try to cover their own asses? How many channels do you see doing that? I see quite a few. So, as Bear says, this isn't a Patreon, woo, looky at me, I've got a Patreon thing. No, this isn't. My time is valuable. My time is worth something. And so is my honesty. There are people like Roy Potter that hadn't even made any videos in quite some time just because he's so frustrated with it. And that's the level I'm at. When I sat there and saw that most of the night last night, it was just Jen and I, it's ridiculous. And I know there was a lot of live streams going on last night. I get that. I understand. This needs to happen. I do want you there. I do. I do want you a part of the Watchman community. But I'm not going to do it if it's only going to be lukewarm. So with that, I hope to see you over there on Patreon. We do love you all. May God bless you all. Be one with your spirit. And shalom.